Hey y'all, welcome back to Hopped Up Beer Review. Today we are drinking Unicorn's Haulin Oats out of Saucony Creek Brewing Company, Kutztown, Pennsylvania. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are drinking and reviewing. We are back to do that once again. I've got Andy in the attic. I've got Jay. What are we drinking today, gentlemen?
It's a fun one. It's called Unicorn's Haulin Oats. It's out of Saucony Creek Brewing. I'm thirsty. Let's drink.
All right.
Sneaky suspicion about this one.
I don't like that.
I don't know. I just look at the top and it just
Mine opened fine.
So
as it always does.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Okay. It just looked rather bulbous at the top and
bulbous.
Yes. Ooh, yeah, it's coming up a bit.
Very aromatic.
Golly. Yeah, mine is foamy.
Mm-hmm. Mine is too.
Well, that's not bad.
I mean, foamy. I don't know what it is about. And so yeah, the bulbous top is no more.
Smells like a brewery.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing. Smell like a brewery.
You
know, like when you go into a brewery, sometimes you get that smell of the hops, the yeast, and all of it coming together, making a magical beer.
It might be here a while.
Oh.
I mean, it's now starting to reduce. What I tell you, this thing was ready to come out. So let's pause
for a station ID and commercial break. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates. I swear I poured it the right way every time. It just does this.
You always say that. It's interesting.
Oh. I mean, I had no expectations of this, but it's different.
It is different.
What is that? That burst of flavor. All right, let's ponder it as I go on this. Unicorn's Haulin Oats. Hazy IPA, 6.5%. Uses Citra and Strata hops. And that's all I can find about the beer. But Saucony Creek Brewing Company out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania. It's a brew pub founded in 2013. And the Unicorns theme runs deep there because many of their beers have unicorns in it, the names, not like actual unicorn parts or fluids to make the beer. So just the names. The beer doesn't actually have unicorns because it's a fictional animal bin. I know you're a little confused on that one. Anyway, yeah. They're specialty batches at Saucony Creek Brewing. They use all Pennsylvania products. They're very state proud, like the malt, the hops, and the fruit. The word Saucony is from the Lenni Lenape Native American tribe, and the word it comes from the word Sauconk, Saconk, and it means where two rivers run together. Their water well is fed via the Saucony Creek aquifer. They have another location in Reading, and that's all I can tell you about it. Be satisfied.
Guess I'll have to be, right? All right. Yeah, I think looking at this
What?
can, it's one we've had for a while, and it's definitely one that draws your attention.
Yeah,
What, Jay?
I wanted to.
Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead, Andrew.
No, Jay, because you had something to say, and I was just dragging things out.
Just curious what date yours was canned on. Mine was a little over
Are you kidding me?
a year ago.
Yeah,
So
and I picked it
probably a
up
year.
in June. So, huh? So much for drinking fresh.
Well, mine
Yeah,
also
this one's
says can eater.
Yeah, mine too. Mine too.
Can eater.
Yeah. So, as people can see, the Haulin Oats theme, for those who don't know, Daryl Hall and John Oates formed the duo Haulin Oats. They met in college, I believe, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, came together, formed a band. Haulin Oats, very popular. I know we have some international folks here that, they're an international duo, but our international viewers may or may not. Lots of songs, big in the 80s, 70s, and 80s, still toured. Interestingly enough, lately, the two have some issues. And I heard about this, but I wanted to I don't like misinformation out there, so I'm going to read it directly. So they were supposed to get back together. They did do some new, put out some new songs, go on a little tour. But in November of 2023, Daryl Hall filed a lawsuit against Oates and his trust due to contractual and financial disputes. Initially, those details were kind of confidential. Daryl Hall additionally issued a restraining order against Oates in the wake of the charges. The next week, he accused him of the ultimate partnership betrayal for planning to sell his share of the duo's publishing to some music company. And then John Oates responded to the statement saying it was inflammatory, outlandish, and inaccurate. Who do we believe? I don't know.
Does that have anything to do with the can art, though? I mean, is this part of the sell?
No,
I obviously
doesn't.
not, because
I'm kidding.
This beer was brewed canned the year before.
It's just a tribute to their, local band.
So do you think, after we do maybe like 1,000 shows or something, somebody might betray us in the form of unicorns?
No.
No.
Unless they see this and they're like, oh, we're going to make it happen just because Ben foreshadowed it.
Are you going to betray us, Ben?
Time will tell. Wow.
Ultimate partnership betrayal. What was that?
Yeah.
Other than selling, are you going to sell off?
Yeah, so we'll sell off my portion of Hopped Up Beer Review.
Oh, the value.
Yes. You could sue me, but I will pay for the best lawyers with residuals. So, all right. I guess the only thing I was going to mention here is this can has continually made me think of Princess Unicorn, if you're familiar with that,
What did you just do?
Princess Unicorn?
Princes or princess?
Princess.
Oh, okay.
Does this have to do with your kids?
No, it's from The Office.
Okay.
I'll put the little blurb in here. My horn can pierce the sky.
Oh, hey, is that Princess Unicorn? I thought they were all sold out.
They are now.
Cool. My horn can pierce the sky.
Let's review. I don't want to go first, so Jay, what do you think?
The typical call out. I love IPAs, but I think this one sat too long. Um, and it's gotten better as it's been breathing and the more I drink of it, I guess. But the first couple of sips, they almost tasted like medicinal alcohol, like rubbing alcohol. It had a strange flavor to me that I wasn't used to and did not expect. As I've continued to drink it, that's kind of mellowed, and I've gotten more of the what I would expect from the hazy IPA flavor. But that first bit was very off-putting. So I don't know. I'm going to struggle to get this one over a 6.5.
Where can you get medicinal alcohol? That's what I want to know.
No, he's saying like rubbing alcohol or, right?
Yeah, it's just a bad flavoring. I know.
Oh, I was like, what alcohol that's medicine out there that I can have?
You drink it every day.
That's what I want. Yeah. It's grandpa's cough syrup. I mean, that's
There you go. Part of your therapy. What do you think, Andy?
I don't get like a rubbing alcohol smell or flavor. It was a fruity, a burst of fruit in the first couple sips, especially, that I can still detect it. And I've been trying to figure it out. It seemed like tangerine or something to you. There's something citrusy like that.
I was thinking an orange type, you
Yeah.
know, whether it's tangerine, or even like the little mandarin orange cutie things, something like that. That's what I was thinking.
Initially it was pretty strong, although now I think I'm starting to build a tolerance. I guess, for lack of a better word, it's not as strong anymore, but still good. Still feels like a New England style IPA to me. It's light, it doesn't feel anywhere close to a 6.5. It's just a light feeling IPA. I give it a 7.0. It's pretty easy to drink. It's foamy.
Yeah, it is foamy, and I think it gets a little bit of carbonation, definitely high carbonation as well. You basically said what I was going to say from a citrus standpoint. For me, it's definitely, some sort of orange. And I also get a little bit of bitter on the back end that tastes like an orange peel bitter. It's definitely not necessarily one that I'm used to tasting in a hazy IPA, that's just all foam, huh? That looks good. Enjoy that. But yeah, I think this one is, again, being not the IPA guy, I think this one's okay. I mean, the flavor, Jay, I get where you're coming from. The flavor is just a little bit different, but to me, again, I kind of equate that to orange and not so much some other.
No, mine was not orange.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It was like almost like having a pure grain alcohol or some sort of straight medicinal, like I said, rubbing alcohol or something that was different and off. Because I know orange, tangerine, mandarin, all of those, I can get that.
Maybe yours was the one I dropped. I don't know.
Anyway, for me, I think this one is, it's okay. Again, not being the IPA guy, I'm glad I got to try it. It's not one I'd necessarily reach for again. A 7 was actually where I was thinking, though. It's it's interesting enough that's where I'm going to put it.
Well, I picked this one up solely for the can and the name.
Sure, I can see why.
Yeah, hair, it's luscious.
If only your wig looked like that, right? That is going to be a 6.8 for the Unicorn Haulin Oats, a tribute to Haulin Oats in some way, shape, or fashion. Definitely check out their music before half of it gets sold. Maybe I don't know. Whatever. If you've had
they'll
this
still
one,
be whether it's sold or not, you can still hear it.
that's true. If you've had this one, let us know what you think. Check us out on all the social media links down below in the description. Come say hey in our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord. Come let us know what your favorite Haulin Oats song is. I mean, Man Eater's a great one. There's another one. What's the other famous one they have? I can't think of it right off the top of my head.
You make my dreams come true.
That's not the one I'm thinking of. There's another one.
No, Ben, you literally.
Oh,
make
wow. Thank you.
My dreams
Thank
come
you.
true.
I can see that. Anyway, if you're interested in any Hot Tub Beer Review merch like this shirt or a glass or a koozie, anything like that, go check out the link below as well. And if you've made it this far on a Haulin Oats special Hot Tub Beer Review, go ahead and like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell if you would. We would definitely appreciate that. For Andy in the attic and Jay, I am in. Cheers, mates.
Cheers,
Cheers,
mate.
mates.
Oh yeah, well,